So, Mr. Weil, this is my selling module. You see, we have talked some time earlier as well, and these are the documents. I mean, which document do you are exactly start with? Yani, do you make quotations or do you directly make sale invoice, sale order or invoices?
Sales invoice.
Sale invoice. Yani, do you don't offer sale order or quotation to your customers?
Currently, no need. No need.
Maybe I can just give you an idea of sale order. You know, this looks like the same, yani, but it's a very, yeah, it's a very simple order, yani. So I'll start with a sale order, and we will just make it like a sale invoice based on sale order. So let's say a customer name. Yani, this is my customer name, for example. This is my customer name, and I'm offering some item and make it possible to make a delivery on this day, and it is sale order. Yani, there is no need to do anything with the currency or any other thing. You just go to name the warehouse from where you are making you're going to make a delivery, and the item you have to pull those items one by one here, and for example these two items, and for each item the delivery date can be different, yani. This can be different for each, yani, and you can just give the rate, selling rates. This will come automatically. For example, I did not type this because it was
I know.
yeah, you know this. And the text, the text will automatically be fetching, so you do not need to do it anything with the texts. So this thing, any this text template is automatically on a default setting, so it will come automatically. You can also have a discount element which you can use it on the document level. There are two type of discounts. The one discount is on the item level. Yani, there are two type of discount. Basically, system is recording everything on item level, so you can have the discount on the item level. Yani, item for each item you can also offer discount on item level, separate. But you can also give the discount on a document level. Yani, sale order is a document. You can also offer discount on items as well as the document, yani, the whole document. Yani. For example, this is going to be 400 before the net total is 400, because this is all together 400. So you can give the discount like 10% on 400. So you see it, but it is on a grand total, which is wrong because the tax amount is included here. So you have to give the discount before any amount on before discount. Yeah, because it has to be on before, you see, before discount, not after discount. You understand?
Calculation before
Yeah, before VAT, before VAT, because tax is something you cannot offer discount on. So the payment terms are like this is going. These payment terms are going to create your aging at the time of recording the sale invoice. While when you will be reaching on sale invoice based on starting from sale order, this sale invoice document, and with this payment term, the aging will be calculated. So I'll show you that there is no payment term, but you can create one like for 100% advance. And carry 100% advance. You can create as many as you by your own. So the whole 100% will be applied on the same day, the day of the day of the order or the day of the sale invoice. So the 100% of the payment is required on the same day of any sale order. So I just save it. So I just come back to sale order on the payment section. Now it is going to be reflecting any 100%. So as soon as I pull it, you see this. I am recording this document on the 3rd of January. So by the 3rd of January, the whole 100% is required to be paid because it is 100% advance. You see this 414 is this. So you can also add a template for your textual kind of condition, textual kind of narration kind of terms. This is also a template here. You can also set this by creating a template here. from here, or you can also even start typing here the lines. It will automatically be pulling together to the to the invoice. For example, please make delivery before 6 o'clock, or please like this, a line. This will be printed on the document. Do you have any sale team, any which commission kind of thing is calculated on sale?
I have 6 person.
So sale person will be automatic. You can pick and choose your sale person here, and you can give the whole contribution of this sale for a sale person, and this commission rate is coming from sale person. Sale person mechanism is like a tree type of structure, like the same like a start of account. If I show you here, you will see to it. You see, I'm here on the sale person. This is like the same. You see this chart of account like a parent and child mechanism. You can go to edit it, and now you have to define here what is going to be the commission rate here. So it is coming from here, and you can also set the target based on item group. For example, this item group, and this item group for example, this item group for this particular fiscal year, for like this year, and for this year he has to sell this much quantity, this much quantity of the items amounting this much value. So this is going to be is a standard target, and you can also distribute it on monthly basis. This monthly distribution is going to divide this amount of this target on a monthly basis, and you can even control it and define different targets on monthly basis. On you can create a monthly distribution here. For example, if I create here equal distribution, so I'm going, I'm just showing you that this thing can also be this thing can also be triggered alongside the selling cycle for a sale person. So you see, this is percentage, and this is equal percentage for the whole year. You can also change it here. Like for example, if I want this sale person to achieve 10% in the first month and 20% in the last month, and there is no need to, because there is no sale. I know this period is slow and during the March, so there is no need to, there will be no target in the March. So there is no target set for the March. This is, you can do it like this. So this monthly distribution is also working this way, and it will work. It will travel with the with the sale person. So I'll go back and I'll just save it. So I was creating, I was creating a sale order. This document is same like as purchase order. You see, the documents are mostly the same. As soon as I save it, the document number is generated, the dashboard is generated, where you can link multiple documents all together with with each other. So this was my company name, this was my customer name, this was the date, and this was my store name. These were my items with different delivery date with the rates. And even at the time of creating sale order, you can also I can show you that how you can bring the available quantity in hand, so that your sale person should know that if this item is available in stock or not. Do you understand, Mr. While? So this actual quantity is something which is going to be reflecting in the grid, and I'll show you that how this thing is going to reflect. You see, you are booking 100 one piece for this item, and 98 pieces are available in the store, in this store which you are typing here. So this actual quantity 98 pieces are available, and you are booking one piece. So
this is available actual quantity in the store. Huh?
Yeah, this is available quantity in this store. So your sale person will be able to see that how much quantity he can book on the sale order. So this thing also is available. So now sale order is made, and you see I have set the credit limit for this customer. So you see, the system is saying that your customer has reached to the credit limit, and now this sale order cannot be booked because he has some outstanding balance which he has to cover first. So you see, in the customer, I'll show you where it is. In this customer, if I go to the customer, I have set, I just go to the customer. There is also one sale order is made for this customer, and you see, I have set the credit limit here. For this customer, you have to set a credit limit here so that this can be recorded. Otherwise, system will stop you to cross you the limit. So I just bypass this. I just bypass the credit limit. Now it is saved. Yani. So this sale order is saved. This print format look like this thing, and you can change it by as if you have a format.
About the sales invoice, Mr. Hassan, it will be for the format, Excel format for sales invoice. Really, I didn't have any Excel format of sales invoice, but I have now the PDF format.
No problem. You send us. We will do it.
خلاص, I will send it today, inshallah.
No problem. We can convert it. We can do it. So I have created sale. I have created sale order now. Now what do you want me to do? You want me to receive advance, or you want me to create invoice first?
Which is a regular.
For example, I book sale order on the basis of 100% advance. You see, for this was like 100% advance. So now we can create invoice advance based on the sale order. So here from payment entry from this document, you can just click on it on the sale order to to create advance against the sale order. So now I'm on the payment entry form, and again against the sale order, I'm receiving an advance of 100%, what do you call 100% advance I'm receiving. So this was my customer name. So this was my account, and I'm receiving from the control account. Control, you do not need to, this is a receivable control account for each customer, and this is going to be debiting cash, you see, and crediting receivable control account, like advance. It is like advance from customer. So sale order is already pulled here in the connection. You see, sale order is already fell in here. So I just make it save and submit. So this advance is already recorded in the name of the supplier based on sale order. So if I go to the ledger of the customer, this is my customer name, and you see this payment entry, any payment entry document from which I receive an advance has record this this transaction. Any receivable account is a credit and cash account is debit. So now you can make any combination. You can create sale invoice first and then payment entry, and you can you can do it like this, like the way I did, by creating payment entry first and then sale invoice. So if I go back to create a sale invoice from here, I can make a connection here with the same way. And now I'm creating a sale invoice. So I'll add the button. I'll add the name, yani, the name of the customer. And I can pull the whole sale order from here into the sale invoice. So this was my sale order, and you see it will all fell automatically down here. You see the text detail and everything. The payment term and everything. You do not need to do anything. Just you just have to type one thing at any point of time, and the next for the next document, the whole document and the whole information will automatically be pulled. So the sale invoice and the document number and the company number and the date and the payment due date, because it is advance, so it is already fetched. And at the time of creating invoice, you can also uh, declare this invoice as a paid invoice. So you have to check it here. check it here because you have already made you have already received the payment seconds, based on sale order. You have already received 100% advance. So I'm creating invoice and I want to knock off that payment with this invoice to make this invoice as paid. So I have to make it enable this check. So as soon as I'll enable this check, the payment section will appear here. You see, advance payment check. So I'll just click on it. So I'll just save it.
मतलब एक्टिवेटेड मतलब नॉन एक्टिवेटेड एक्टिवेटेड मतलब जो है वो यूज थोड़ा मतलब एक्टिवेशन का हिक्कल में लेते हैं उसे तो यूज जो है असल में जब वो एक्टिवेट बेरल तो पैसे जो बताए
An income account.
Yeah, just a minute. I need to maybe refresh it. My internet was disconnected here, so I have to refresh it. Just give me a minute.
Limit to data. Okay.
So I'm creating again. So the whole sale order is fallen into the sale invoice. Everything is like the sale, the same is the same. Yeah, this section was not coming. You see this button was not coming, so I have to make it refresh to to page to make it page refresh. So you see, I click on it. The advance payment which we received is already linked up here. So this thing is linked up here. So this there is no need to do anything except that you need to check that which account you are going to hit. So this was like receivable account. Now this is going to be debited because we have already credited at the time of at the time of payment. You remember? And now you for the this VAT tax output sales VAT tax which is going to be credited the same with the same amount. And for the item you need to define the income account because this is sales, so you have to go back to to record the income account. So this income account is appearing here. You see,
This is wrong.
so no problem, you can just remove it. Which account you want me to go record?
For لا ممكن not income. أيوة for sorry 5 sorry 5 أيوة أيوة this one more go up لا down 5 not 4 5 أيوة down لا up معلش sorry up لا up كم أيوة 511001 this one
This one.
this one
So this is for one item. I've done this for one item, so I'm just going again to another item, so it is automatically done for the second item as well. Any
but in each item
yeah,
it should be choose the account.
no, sir. You have to do it once. You can do it on the recording level while creating these forms. System will memorize it, but you can also set default account for each item. You can do it. You can do it for one. For example, you see, I'm on the item. So I'll show you. We have done this thing on this form level, and system has already memorized that this item is going to be working with that particular income account. But if you want to make it default on the item level, you can also go to the item, and you see I'm here on this item. अभी time लगेगा 10 मिनट बिठाओ 10 मिनट अच्छा उनको बिठाए ना
Yeah, now if I need to fix this account revenue.
Yeah. So you see on the item level, on the item form, you see I'm on the item form. This section is for accounting for the item. So you go edit and you see you can set default income and expense account here for the item, and its system will always pull the same income account, for each time you sorry, what was the item name?
आइडिया वाले वेट करना है आपका
हाँ मैं कर रहा हूँ. This was the one, yani. This
No,
one,
no.
this one,
This
yani.
one, no.
This one. So this is now set as default income account for the item, and as soon as you will use this item on the selling cycle, the income account will automatically be pop up.
This is automatically. This is good.
Yani,
But in each item, I need to choose.
this can be done, yani, Mr. While you will be training, you will be trained, you will be comfortable working with the system. I will take you the whole day. You will sit with me online, and we will do it, and I'll show you that how this can be done on Excel by using the import tool. I'll show you that how we will just bifurcate the item, we will configure, and we will refine the data, any master data, and we have to sit for the whole one day to clean and to remove the garbage data from the system, and the whole one day you will be sitting with me to before we going live on this system. So I'll be helping you to make set default for everything, so you will not be bothering working on the system on the form level for any user. So I'll be showing, and I'll be working with you, and I'll showing you that how this can be done by using Excel through the import tool.
Okay.
So no problem. So I set any one default account for the item. So we were creating the sale invoice. We have already created sale order. Then we receive the advance payment by creating payment entry form based on sale order, that particular sale order. And now I'm creating a sale invoice, and I have pulled the advance payment, the same advance payment for that particular sale, and attach with the invoice as well. So I'm now saving it. I think my sister, it hangs. Oh, it's okay. So I'll just submit it. So it is. You see this, the whole invoice file as paid invoice. Any if you go to the list, the invoice is paid because we have already received the advance. 100% advance. So I'll go to show you the accounting ledger of this invoice. Yeah, my connection is dropped. So do you hear me, my White?
Hello.
Do you hear me?
انا احمد بسرعه احمد عشان عندي انا معايا اجتماع على الاونلاين ده فلو في حاجه بس ابعت لي الاكسل. لا خلاص اتسددت خلاص. سدد دلوقتي انا هقول لك ما عندكش مشكله. طيب طب انا اصلا مشكله دلوقتي انا عندي ميتنج اونلاين اهو انا يعني بكلمك بسرعه. احنا سددنا خلاص الحاجه.
यार उनको 15 मिनट लगेंगे. 15 मिनट उसको लिखते 15.
10 मिनट लगेगा
हाँ Mr. Hassan, I'm in now.
Just Mr. While, just give me a minute. Yani my connection is dropped. Ah.
दो डेटा उनके एंड में पेंडिंग है, लोन्स की डिक्लेरेशन, लोन की डिडक्शन। ये पानी लग रहा है, मैं तो ये लेना चाहिए।
ये चल नहीं रहे क्या? देखो सर्वर डाउन है क्या?
हाँ लग रहा है सर्वर डाउन हो गया
है ना? Allah. So, Mr. Wal, you understand, the selling cycle by we create sale order, then payment entry, then sale invoice. So I just want to show you the entry the entry recorded in the backend by the sale invoice. But just a minute, yeah, it's okay now. This was my sale invoice, and we'll go to show you the ledger. You see, my receivable account is debited with the sale invoice, and the output tax, the tax is credited with my income account, is credited. But if I go to check my, my customer account with this under this control account, so I'll go to just a minute. I'll go to the general ledger of my receivable account, and during today for my debtor account, so it looks, we receive the advance by payment entry, you see, and now the as soon as you create the invoice, so it is settled and it is paid, because the sale invoice which we created, it has a status in it. It has a status, so it is paid in it. The status is paid. You see, the invoice is paid. So this is how it is reflecting. There are so many reports, some other reports where you can go and find and look the balances. Even if you go to the customer, even if I go to the customer form, if I go to the customer form, even customer form will be showing you the total total receivable and total annual billing for the period, and the document for this particular customer, the document which you created will be automatically will be linking on the dashboard. For example, we created sale order first, then we receive advance based on sale order, and then we created sale invoice. And sale invoice while creating the sale invoice, we pull this payment into this document, and that is why the sale invoice fell as land into the list as paid.
طب you can Mr. Hassan view P&L for this particular sales invoice?
Yes, just while we will do it, just give me a minute. How? Maybe client के साथ meeting हो, मुझे 10 मिनट लगेंगे. So, Mr. Weil, these are in fact, were the stock items, and we did not make delivery for those. We have to create delivery for these two items. Delivery note is a separate document, and you have to make a delivery for this item to record the cost of goods sold of these items. So otherwise, in profit loss, for example, if I take you to the profit and loss report, the cost of goods sold will not be reflecting, because we did not record the delivery note document, and delivery note document is the document which is recording the cost of goods sold. And here in the gross profit report, it is reflecting, but in the we need to create delivery note to make a delivery as well. It has already recorded the accounting impact, but you see, we need to create a delivery note document as well to make it correct. So
يعني delivery note it is
It is booking. It is
It should be make after sales invoice.
no problem. You can make any combination. You can make delivery note before or after or any point of time. Even you can start your whole selling cycle starting from delivery note, and then sale order, and then sale invoice, and then payment entry. There is no
Yani,
problem. You
it's
can make connection.
mandatory to make this delivery note or no?
It is mandatory because this delivery note is going to book your cost of goods sold, and the sale invoice is going to book income. And the in accounting principally, income and expense should be booked in the same period.
Yeah, now the P&L, this is wrong.
Now this is not wrong. This is okay, but this is a gross profit report. This is not a profit and loss. So for the delivery note document, let me make you delivery note so that you will make it understand. So I'm on the delivery note. I just pull the button from the sale invoice, so the whole delivery note is made. So you see, the system is saying that this item is not available in this warehouse, because you see, if you look at, you see those green dots and the orange dot,
Hmm.
it is also reflecting that this item is available and this item is not available in the store. You see, in this store, this item is not available, and that is why you cannot submit it any. But I'll make it submit by pushing the way. I'll show you that how you can how you can jump and record instantly an item without a cycle. For example, by this stock entry document, you can just make a receipt in a stock entry type of type document, which is going to input and incoming quantity in any store like this. This is going to be a GRN, but this is not going to be the through proper channel. So I'm recording this material, stock into the warehouse in this much quantity, like this much quantity. Evaluation rate is automatically pulling. Just give me a minute. Or maybe I have another option here. Just to make you understood, I allow negative
No,
stock.
allow negative.
Yeah,
It's not correct way.
yeah, it's not correct, but I just want to make you understand. We'll remove it. No problem. Just to make you understand, because I need to make that delivery note first. You see, it's saying that you have to give the cost of goods sold. Just okay. Yeah, you install adjustment account.
एक ही बात किया था या किया है जो हमने डिस्कस किया है किया है भाई सही है दोनों सही है चलो ऐड कर देता हूं बस कोई
यार मैं मीटिंग में So I have created any delivery note. You see, the delivery note is going to book cost of goods sold. This is like cost of goods sold, and this is the asset account from where the delivery is made. The stock asset account, expense account. Cost of goods sold debit, stock asset is credited. This stock asset account is mapped with the warehouse from where you are making a delivery. And this thing is coming from this warehouse. I am on the delivery node. This warehouse is linked with the account here, and but it is not reflecting here because it is set. It is already set on the default level on the company. So it is also, you can also create one asset account for each warehouse. So this is how it is look like. So I'll go back and I'll show you again. So this is cost of goods sold. For just a minute. This is cost of goods sold, and this is my store asset account. So the costing volume is recorded based on delivery note. Cost of goods sold debit, store asset account credit based on delivery note, and stock ledger is the same. The two items are out from the store based on delivery note with its respective value, hitting with the valuation rate as well. So now you see it is now 105. So it was not reflecting earlier when I show you this report here. Here. So I'm looking on the invoice level. I can also I can also pull like this. For example, if I pull on the customer base, so my customer was Summit Advertising. I sold them 2 items for this much quantity with this much cost. So this multiply by this coming to 360, and this multiply by this coming to this much. And this is how it looks like. So I can also show you on the invoice level, so it will also will be more clear here.
يعني delivery note is mandatory to make it after sales invoice.
You can also make it delivery note is mandatory because it is booking cost of goods sold. And sale invoice is booking income, and income and expense should be booked in the same account. For example, if you made a delivery note and you did not record the income, so in accounting, in receivable section, you see this report. This is a report here, delivered items to be billed. Any a report which is currently not showing anything, because we did not any we or I'll just create a duplicate delivery note. So I'll show you something which I'm making a point here. So I'll go to the delivery note, this this delivery note, and I'll duplicate it, and I'll just record it. And for this delivery note, there is no invoice. Oh, just what the fuck? I'll just change any. Just give me. Sorry. I'll change any this customer name. So I'll just save it. So I'm creating a delivery note, and delivery note is you have made a delivery, but you are required to create invoice for which this report is going to show you that how much proportion is required to be made, required to be proportionate, because the income and expenses should be booked in the same period, so that you have true reflection of your profit loss. So this I'll just make it some configuration. So I'll show you in the next meeting tomorrow. So this report will be showing you that if there is a delivery made, there should be invoice as well, so that income and expenses both booked for the same period, so that your profit loss should be reflecting the correct true reflection.
Now at least make a return of sales now to view the ledger.
Sorry, Mr. Weil.
Return of sales.
Yeah, return, no problem. You see, based on sale invoice, since you have raised
Based on sales. No.
Based on sale invoice,
Yes.
for this particular customer for which we have made the delivery
Yeah.
note and the the invoice, you can created a return, you see from here. But since those two elements are working differently, so you have to first go to to the delivery note to create a delivery return, sale return, a delivery return, and on the invoice you have to record a credit note, so
يعني make it from delivery note.
Yeah, I just make it, a return on delivery note. So this was my delivery note, which is now return, and the return issued is a sales return, any delivery note, but it is on the stock level. It is only the stock element. The you see the stock and the stock ledger, the items are returned in the store. Just a minute, sorry. For this return, you see the items are returned in the store, and the accounting is reversed for the delivery note, which has booked the cost of goods sold. So the accounting is reversed. You see, store asset account is debit, increased and debit, and my cost of goods sold is credit. And now, based on the sale invoice, now for this order I have to make an invoice. Sorry, credit note. So I'm here. I'll go to the sale invoice, and this invoice has to be reversed. So I'll issue a credit note based on sale invoice. So I just do not need to do anything. You can do it partially as well by changing the quantity. And if this was like a partial, you see this is in -1. So it was like -100. You can also record partial quantity by typing -50. So I just submit I'll making a credit note. You see, this was my invoice. I'm here on the invoice.
Now I'm conflicting, Mr. Hassan. Now, what is the difference between return and credit note issued?
Sir, this is invoice.
I'm confusion now.
No. This was invoice. The status has changed. This was invoice which was returned. This was paid. This was like here. Paid was here before. So the invoice was changed because there are two different documents. This was invoice which was returned, but it has just changed the status. It is not affecting any stock or accounting ledger for this document. For example, if I open it, this was invoice. So invoice was having accounting ledger, and you see it was booking my receivable account, income account. You see, reversing the whole entry. चलो तुम बिठाओ मैं. So this is credit note issued. If I take you to this document, and I'll show you the accounting ledger of this. You see, this was the one. This was the one which was recording the sale invoice. You see, this was the sale invoice, and it has changed. This only the status has changed. The entry, the sale invoice is already there. Sale invoice is already there. This is sale invoice, and this is return. Sale invoice was the status was issued. Now the sale invoice was returned, so having the status of credit note issue, and this is the credit note. So
okay, I will try with myself now.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to send you a recording link as well, and we finalize it. We will do it, or I'll make you do it tomorrow. No problem. I'll send you the link, and we will fix a meeting. And I'm going to write you on the WhatsApp for the Excel of the same valuation element. I'll make an Excel and I'll show you, and I'll send you for your easy recording, and we will do it again tomorrow. You do it, and you will share your screen, and I'll guide you.